Hey, this is Tim Wolf from Hot 95.9 G 106.3 in Orlando, Florida, and you're watching That's Marketing.
All right. Well, good morning, Tim, and thank you very much for doing the interview with us today. We really appreciate having you here and talking with you a little bit. So I wanted to jump right in and tell everyone that don't know about you and about the stations that you represent. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
My name is Tim Wolf. I've actually had the privilege of working at a radio station in Orlando called Z88.3 for now 19 years this month. And it's been awesome. We launched a CHH, Christian hip hop pop station, about 6 years ago or so, called Hot 95.9, and I'm the music director for that. And then G Praise is our newest edition, which came on a couple of years ago. It's at 106.3 here in Orlando, and that is a traditional kind of contemporary gospel station that we have. Hot 95.9 again is a place for Christian hip hop as well as pop music. Everything down from Lecrae to Toby Mac is on that radio station. So I supervise that along with another station called The Rock, which is therockhd.com. All of these are available on the internet and based right here in Central Florida.
All right. Perfect. Perfect. All right. Well, a question for you. What are some of the things other than a great song that you look for when considering music for airplay?
What am I looking for? In our building, lyrics obviously are a big thing. Uh, we have, the Christian mission behind what we do for the cause of Christ, and so we pull lyric sheets on everything that comes through our door. It's just kind of a prerequisite management that came from management on down, and we can't really add a song with those lyrics being present. Usually we have them typed out. And it goes through a committee to make sure that the lyrics are sound, that they make sense, and that they're something that is scripturally based and is good and is really the truth. It's not a fake thing. It's not a wishy-washy, but it's something that is relevant to today. And so, yeah, those are kind of some of the things we look for in any kind of music that's submitted in any of our stations.
I think that's a really good thing, especially dealing with the Christian market. I know, making sure that content is in the right place,
Right.
especially for what the station represents for so many people. That's also being led to Christ or following Christ currently. So I think
Right.
that's really good. I know, especially dealing with hip hop, that can be sort of on a borderline when you just want to look and make sure that content is exactly where it needs to be.
Right.
I feel like in media, you can have a great record, great beat, but sometimes the messaging in there when you have kids listening to it, or young folks, or even folks that just don't want to hear certain type of message,
Right.
all the time with their music. So I think that's really cool that you guys do that and review and give that feedback to the station so that way you can stay consistent with what your goals are. So that's
Right.
cool. All
Cool.
right, and another question for you: what is the best or the most unique marketing ploy that you have seen that made you want to just say, "Hey, I need to check that artist out"? So, is there anything that you can think of that just stood out about an artist that you says, "I need to check their music out," like right now?
Hmm. Um, I look at music videos. You can kind of get lost in the shuffle on YouTube just looking at the artist. Um, I try to find out more about the artist. Usually it's suggestions, people that suggest, or something that I just found on Facebook or, just searching YouTube. Um, Spotify and Apple Music obviously have changed the way we consume music now in radio and media. And I I mean, I do frequent those to see what's going on in the mainstream and the Christian market to kind of give me an idea of what I'm looking for, or the next hit. I mean, that's really what we're looking for, is the next hit. Um, so yeah, as far as standing out, I mean, my goodness, a lot of it is just so readily available to your fingertips just by searching on the web on your computer. You really, I see that, Spotify being there as an artist and as a record company is very valuable now. I mean, I'm talking to people in Nashville, big record companies like Sony and others that are investing money into a person that all they deal with is streaming, and all they deal with is marketing out to streaming, Spotify, Apple Music, things like that. So it's a big deal now in our as we go forward, and I think it's going to be a bigger deal in the future, because it won't necessarily be buying product, but streaming, those numbers are going to be really relevant in an artist, and as you market things, it's going to be relevant because it is the way technology has advanced over the years. So.
Yeah, definitely. Now, and you did say that with your stations, the Hot 95.9 and the 103.7, those are also able to be streamed online as well.
Yeah, all of them are. We actually have a new app that our parent radio station called Z88.3 has launched, and all four of those stations are available anytime. It's a free download through iOS or Android. Another way that people listen to, especially our hot station, our hip hop station, is through an app called TuneIn Radio, which is extremely popular. I've downloaded it. There's a free version and there's a paid version.
Let everyone know where they can, listen to the stations, and how they can hear more about what you guys are doing for the community. So where can we where can we check this all out at?
Well, the main station that I is near and dear to my heart is Hot 95.9. You can find that at hot959.com. Streaming, and last 10 songs played, music advisory team, which is very valuable to let us know feedback from the listeners. All there, Facebook, Twitter, all the links. And again, the website's called hot959.com. Then there's our gospel station, which is 106.3 right here in downtown Orlando. That is under gpraise.com, gpraise.com. And again, all the social media connections are there. Then our rock station is at therockhd.com.
Perfect. All right, well, we definitely appreciate you this morning, and we love what you're doing for the community. Thank you.
Thank you.
From someone from the community, and continue. And anything that we can do to help, we definitely want to spread the word about the stations that you guys have, so that way we can reach more and more people. So we really appreciate you.
Great. Thank you very much.
All right, have a good one.